Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I recently went on a cruise on Azamara Cruise Line, and one of the port of call that we visited was Bonaire. While I was in Bonaire, I went on a glass-bottom boat. It was absolutely beautifully amazing how crystal clear the water is, how pristine the coral beds were, and the sights you could see from the glass-bottom boat. So come along with me and see the beautiful views from the glass-bottom boat in Bonaire.
So on this side, also in the shallow areas, you see no people coming onto the reef. That's why everything is healthy also in the shallow area over here. Main island, more people of course going into the water with shoes on and everything, and that's why the reef on the shallow area is most of the time dead reef, and then till you're not going to stand anymore, and then you will see healthy reef systems. Yeah. The fish with the stop spots on it, the small fish, trunk fish. In Dutch we say suitcase fish. This is like a car trunk fish. Nice spots on it, really small, tiny fins, beautiful. Princess parrotfish again, eating some algae. Banded butterfly, the fish with the stripes, and into the corals, banded butterfly fish. If we see one, if we are going to the surface, it's the most easy way to spot it, and then maybe I can go over to see. And if it's between the corals, very hard to spot it because the shield's almost the same. Free swimming, yes, then it's beautiful to see. Freshwater, so the manatees love to be in the entrance where the freshwater comes in. Green parrotfish, the blue one.
We felt like third graders on a field trip. What's that? What's that?
Yeah. Because my glasses are
But everyone was so nice and helpful to play.
Are any of them dangerous to touch? I mean, with sting or, you know, like if you want to...
Yeah, we have some corals, for example the fire coral. I will put out fire coral when I see it. And the fire coral that can really burns for days.
I haven't seen one
So
either.
some corals give irritation to the skin. Depends also, some people are allergic for it, some not. So that's also... but the corals are more hurt by that. Because corals, when you touch corals, most of the corals starts to die on that spot. Because the pH for your skin is too high for it, so it cannot stand that. Especially when you have sunscreen protector, that's really bad for the system. So we you don't get a fine here when you touch corals, but we try to explain people why it's so important not to touch corals. It's, so one of the reasons with scuba diving here, you cannot wear gloves. Most scuba divers want to wear gloves because then touching things is less harmful. That's the reason why wearing gloves here is not allowed in the water. People with gloves can touch everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Turtles is one of the species swimming around. That's also, well, for the reef not really good sometimes because they can break reef also. Then when they want to grab some food between it, they are really powerful turtles, and then they can crack their way into it, and that's sometimes they break also the corals. It's the same with the marine eel, the big green marine eel. You know marine eels? They can be long, they can be 10 feet long. They love to eat parrotfish. The parrotfish is pretty big, so when they catch a parrotfish, they start to run like a crocodile. They turn over with and to fight it. And that's also sometimes you see corals breaking by doing that. That's nature. White snapper, the white fish with the big eyes, white snapper. Small grouper, princess parrotfish. The one sometimes you see a fish with the checkerboard sides. That's a juvenile stoplight parrotfish. You see a checkerboard side, and then slowly it's dark, checkerboard and a red belly, and then later on it turns slowly white till it turns completely green, and that's the green stoplight parrotfish. So with the spots on it, it's a juvenile stoplight parrotfish. The most scary thing was the first time I did scuba dive on this island in the night. I go in with a light, and you know it's completely dark around,
like
so you don't know what to suspect. And then something big banged into me. I was, uh-oh. It was a big tarpon, long as myself. And the tarpon, it doesn't match the normal thing that when you do with scuba dive. They swim with you, and when you point out a fish, they go for that fish.
That's great.
First time, you take a big shark.
Start hearing this, the music
It's a nice aquarium, right?
Yeah. Very nice.
Yellowhead wrasse. Sometimes you see a fish, the head is black, the head is yellow. That's a yellowhead wrasse. We have also the blue head wrasse. That's blue with a blue head. And now it's balls on the side going on it. I've only had it over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one really because. Lobster is before the 2000 that was allowed to catch them on this side.
So at this point, it's best to leave it then.
Yes, now it's, yeah, if you take it out now, you take also some coals out.
Yeah.
So it slowly goes away.
Yeah. Have you done a dive after a storm? You know, to see how things might change?
Yeah,
or-
for example, the last storm that we had was from Matthew in 2016, the hurricane. And we had the sidekicks from it, so we had big waves coming in on this side. This is the lee side. Then you see corals all over, even on the road.
Oh.
On the road, some roads are close by the sea,
Wow.
and then you see corals laying on it. It's it's destroying a lot of it. Barjack. That's a big fish swimming over there. Nice one, nice size. Stop like parrotfish, the green one, the yellow spot on the tail, and the juvenile queen parrotfish. The black one with the white belly, that turns blue later on. That's what nice the parrotfish, but they change a lot of colors in their life. White snapper.
Fish are getting bigger.
They're quite big. Well, perhaps they're bigger than little ones here. Yeah.
The parrotfish is always on the reef, but territorial is, for example, okay, I'm gonna point out one. If you see all the really small damselfish, the black fish on the bottom are black-white, sometimes black with a yellow tail, that's a damselfish family, and the damselfish has a behavior of a chihuahua. It's a small fish, doesn't do anything, it has his own garden on the reef, and when a big fish is too close in his garden, he tries to chase it away. So if you see a small fish hunting a bigger fish, that's a damselfish. Yeah, the behavior, you know, it's all the time chasing big fish. Let's go out of it.
You know the name of the bird that's flying high over there?
Yes, the ones that I don't know. Yeah, the big birds that are high in the sky, that's a frigate. A frigate bird. And 80% of the life they are in the air, they can sleep in the air. They're always hanging into the wind sleeping. They are fishing.